Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister, the Litecoin Meister today. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin and Litecoin today. Today is April the 5th, 2017. This is home of cryptocurrency straight talk. No fancy set or graphics, just information. Hey, look, I'm back in the United States of America. It's been a long trip, but hey, I'm awake. It's a little late here on the East Coast. Anyway, thank you for the Bitcoin and thank you for the Litecoin, my good friend from Baltimore, and the other people who send Litecoin. Thank you. All right, so let's jump right into this thing. I just have a bunch of notes written down, and it's going to be pure emotion here. I want to say one thing real quick. Since I've been gone, some things have arrived in the mail. When I was in Portugal, ballistic body boards. I mentioned them before in Hawaii. We've talked about Hawaii having issues with Coinbase, and this guy, he has. I'm going to put this on my computer. This sticker on my laptop. I know some of you hate my laptop, but this is going to make it really awesome, right? He sent those, so you can buy this. Go to his site. It's listed below, ballistic boards. What is it? Getballistic.com. He accepts Bitcoin and Litecoin. Just talk to him. Also, I'm back. Since I'm back home, I'm going to wear these more often from Linda's Gifts. Their link is below. Use the code Meister to get a 15% discount if you use Bitcoin and Litecoin and Dogecoin. All right, I just want to show those again because those people are awesome, sending me stuff. You can't beat the real thing, can you, man? It's funny, on Wednesday, on yesterday's show, Tuesday, which feels like eons ago now, as I've been on an 8-hour plane ride, been on a bus from New York down here to Baltimore. I forgot there were so many other things I wanted to say about my minor rant or whatever I was talking about, but we'll get into that tomorrow. I just want to say there was things I left out yesterday. I was in such a big rush. But now with all this Litecoin noise, we got to move on to that. And I'm going to catch up on all your messages. I've had very little time to look at people. I haven't been keeping up with all the news even. So sorry I haven't gotten back, emailed you, or replied to your comment. So obviously Litecoin got to 70% signaling on SegWit today, and that bumped it to the $10 level, to the $11 level, to the 0.01 Bitcoin level, which was legendary from the past. So a lot of people in Litecoin have waited a very long time for this day. I'm happy for those people. And once it gets to 75% is when segregated witness will be implemented. And I thought it might take a little while to get to 70, but there was no delay. And as I said, $10 was very possible, and $10 is possible. I linked to a video of mine from a year ago, and I don't even know what reasons I gave last year why I thought Litecoin would be at $10, but the title of the video is Litecoin at $10 or something like that. So watch that. But one of the takeaways from today, Alistair Milne had a very good tweet, and it says, I hope all Bitcoin miners are watching what is happening with Litecoin. and basically, it hasn't even implemented SegWit, but just because we all know it's going to implement SegWit, look at what the price has done here. So is $10, is $11 like a trigger here? Or is the price even going to go higher? Are we going to see $20 again? Well, I think there's a lot of excitement here for segregated witness. There's another pump in this baby. There's another pump. I don't know to what it's in already. Getting back to over 0.01 Bitcoin, man. If you have 100 Litecoin that you got for $3 or something, $300, all of a sudden you pay $300 for a Bitcoin. Because 100 times 0.01. I don't know what to say. Everyone should be pretty darn happy where they are right now. I know there's some people who bought in. Most people aren't that patient. So people who bought it at the old $10 Litecoin years ago now, I don't know if they still even own it. Who knows? But so we're at a high. I mean, in terms of dollars, it has not been this high for a while. In terms of Bitcoin, though, it had been at 0.01 in 2015. This was a normal thing at one point, newbies out there. So, I mean, people should be excited. And one thing I wanted to connect this also to Bitcoin SegWit. First of all, the miners of Bitcoin should be like, dude, why do we care about status quo for Bitcoin and these high mining fees? We should care about the price of Bitcoin doing what the price of Litecoin has just done, because we're miners of Bitcoin. We produce Bitcoin. We want expensive Bitcoin. So let's do this segregated witness. But again, I commented last time, and I wanted to show this Linda's Direct mug here. Haha, what a little advertisement in the middle of this important thing I was about to say. I like this mug. But what was I saying now? Dude, I shouldn't have advertisements in the middle of my that really wasn't advertisement. I just felt it from the heart, dude. Linda's Direct. But what was I saying here? People in my last video, I was talking about how people were bragging about selling their Bitcoin, and some people were still saying I should sell my Bitcoin to get the miners to do something to change their mind. Well, okay, that could be really expensive. I have a cheaper idea. Now, I'm not saying I am going to do this, because I am not going to do this. I just buy and hold. That's all I really, I buy Bitcoin, I hold Bitcoin. The miners will figure it out from there. But if you want to make a statement to the Bitcoin miners, then buy some Litecoin. Just buy some Litecoin. If you buy Litecoin, the price of Litecoin will go up. And the Bitcoin miners will again be like, okay, this segregated witness on Litecoin is making the price go up. We should get into it. And when I say buy some Litecoin, I'm really not saying Adam thinks it's a good idea to buy Litecoin. I'm saying if you have whatever, $100, $110 that you can stand losing, well, then get yourself 10 Litecoin, and it'll help boost the price of Litecoin, and it'll help convince the Bitcoin miners to get on board with segregated witness, because it's awesome in Litecoin. And what's the worst that can really happen? You lose $110. The best that can happen is that, hey, Litecoin, not the best, but something that could really happen is Litecoin, you get the $20. Again, I don't say to buy altcoins for buying altcoins. I've been saying for a while, this has been a good speculation, because they're actually really doing something called segregated witness, which is a good test net for Bitcoin. People are getting excited on both sides. So if you're a speculator with extra money, be my guest. So whatever. I know a little bit about this stuff, it appears, because I've been sticking with this Litecoin mantra for a while, and it's turning out to be quite true. So again, the site where you can monitor this, will it be tomorrow? Or are they going to go to 75% tomorrow? Well, you can check out litecoin.segwit.info for more. And I think I see Vention over in the chat. Let me check the chat. I don't usually do this. Vention, hello, Rick, Sasha, Savin, Tom, you guys are awesome. I'll be there afterwards. James Bond, of course, is there. And yeah, I really can't see the chat now. So I'm back. So people say, Adam, what? People are asking me questions there. I can't see them at all, because I'm focusing on my notes. We'll talk afterwards. Okay, so I read my notes. Oh yeah, Japan news. There was Japan news about Bitcoin accepting it in stores or something. I don't. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, we hear news like that, in countries. Let's see if it really starts happening. Cool. It's cool. Laura Shin yesterday, the Forbes writer, had a FUD article basically saying, oh, this fork, and no one even knows what the hell of heck a fork is. But she's got to bring it up in Forbes, and the price went down yesterday. But hey, it's back up. Pound that like button. Pound that like button if you don't like Laura Shin's pounding of Bitcoin. I could say something else. I'm not going to say anything else. Mention MGTOW, by the way. I brought up MGTOW in my Ask Adam Anything chat from Saturday night. It was 2 hours long. You should look at it. There was a great the great MGTOW's Freedom had a great money management video that everyone should check out. You find them yourself. I didn't link to them below. Sorry. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Litecoin. Okay, this is a great tweet by Brian Armstrong. Litecoin by Charlie Lee. He sends it to Brian Armstrong. Litecoin at GDAX volume is over $10 million. at Brian Armstrong, I think it's time we let people easily buy Litecoin with fiat on Coinbase. He says that. So Brian Armstrong is the guy in charge of Coinbase. And Charlie Lee is saying, hey, what do you say? And this is like only a few hours ago. Brian Armstrong replied to Charlie Lee of Litecoin. I don't even know what he said now. He said basically, yes, it was a good idea. I don't even have the exact quote here. Got erased. Wait, maybe I still have the window open. No, I don't have it open. Sorry, guys. You'll have to check out that link yourself to see what it means, really. But it was good news. It seemed like Brian Armstrong was approving of this. Like, they're going to have, is Litecoin going to be on Coinbase soon? I mean, it looks like it really might be. So if that really happens, and I just butchered the whole thing, that will be all. Then yeah, I guess Litecoin will get to at least $15 probably again. Because there's a real demand for Litecoin now. You see people in these chats and on my comment section say, how can I get my hand on Litecoin for dollars? I don't want to use the exchanges and trade my Bitcoin. Well, there you go. Maybe they're going to list it any day now or something like that. I don't know. It's a really weird series of tweets there. So you check it out, see if they were just joking with each other, if it's like the real deal, or I should get Charlie on the show. But I just got back here, man. I'm tired. Dude. All right. So there's also this attack thing going on. Tone actually tweeted about it, and people asked, ASIC boot exploit being found and fix suggested by Blockstream. And Gregory Maxwell is a huge confidence boost for support SegWit, Tonebase says. Well, I'll go with Tone's opinion on this. I haven't researched it much, but apparently there's some way that miners, and why would miners do this, attack Bitcoin, and they could do it for cheaper than everyone thought they could do it. And that wasn't good, but now they found this exploit, and they'll be able to probably prevent these miners. Why a miner would want to attack Bitcoin to do this and use electricity and do it for cheaper is, I mean, they're just nasty dudes, I guess, some of these dudes. But, some people think they're awesome and that they will help them buy coffee. All right. And finally, this was an original topic, but things happen so fast around here. For all the people who say all these newbies are buying altcoins, has anyone ever tried to actually, send Monero? You buy Monero at the exchange, and then you send it to your mymonero.com wallet. Now, I have done this. I have sent Monero for various reasons. I play around with these things. There's like an extra, I don't want to diss Monero here. It's one of like the 7 major altcoins, though, that everyone says, or some people say, oh, newbies are getting into it. There's an extra step with it sometimes, depending on who wants it. There's this like another code you have to type in there or something. It's an extra step. I mean, Bitcoin's already hard enough just having these raw numbers that you send back and forth and type into spaces. And Monero's got an extra step some of the time. So just think about that when you're like, oh, newbies are buying all sorts of things. If newbies are buying Monero, they're just keeping it at the exchange and not going to the decent mymonero.com wallet and like sending it there or sending it from their mymonero.com wallet or to other people. People aren't using it that much. And the only people who are using mymonero are guys like us that are experienced sending Bitcoin and into cryptocurrency are just tech dudes. So again, everyone, pound that like button now. Do not be impulsive with anything you do in life. Don't go too crazy on the Litecoin. Don't go too crazy on these altcoins still. Buy and hold Bitcoin. Hold Bitcoin. It's at 1150. Despite whatever this weird miner proposed ASIC boost thingamajiggy is. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. I post a new video every day. The European early video did quite well yesterday. So maybe when I'm back in Cyprus, and I'm not making any promises, we'll have some days where there's a early morning show for Europe And then there's a later in the show day that's more convenient for the East Coast of the United States, and maybe some people in Hawaii, my ballistic board dudes, and my boys in Los Angeles, Vancouver, city of Compton. Jeez, I'm tired. We'll be really happy also. So I will talk to you later. Bye.